the Denver Broncos. No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway.
First down, here's Cousins.
Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Noah Spence coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Second down, Cousins. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They go with the fullback line, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
All right, here we go. Yellow. Zebra.
Cousins now to throw on first down. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Let's go. Yellow. Ready, send there. Yellow. Wide.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. A very solid gain of 27.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Black. Gun.
Cousins now on 2nd down. And Boring has it over the middle. And he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Brandon, lest my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the red zone now, Cousins. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
His throw on the 6. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw...
And he'll get in! Touchdown, Denver! Giovanni Bernard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. Again, it's Fournette. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. On play action, it's Mahomes. Landry brushes him off. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. And Denver getting set to take the field. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey. 4 down. Check.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Two. Wide.
On third down, Cousins. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you got to circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well, because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. Right there. 54. Right there. Z.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Ace.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a third down attempt.
And Hauschka's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all the problems either.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
We're going. We're going. Let's go. 2. Zebra. Listen to me.
A first down throw for Cousins. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. Cousins now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. They just do get the play off. Now Cousins underneath. This is Bernard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one.
Bernard churning, and he lost the football. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He's going to air one out. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Cousins on first down. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Cousins now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Black. Here we go.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Play fake. Cousins. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now it's Patterson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The Seahawks were the most penalized team in the NFL last year, more than 9 a game, and now they've got 1st and 15.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Jackson's got it over the middle. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Looking back to Leonard Fournette's rookie campaign, over 1,000 yards rushing. And coming into the league, some people saw this kid as an ex-Adrian Peterson. What can we expect from him going forward?
I like the comparison because of the size, the strength, the speed. But I think he catches the ball better than Adrian Peterson. So I think they can up his utilization in the passing game. But what really impressed me was down the stretch in the divisional playoff game against Pittsburgh. Hurt his ankle, left the game for a while. and came back and helped power his team to a big victory. Remember, he had some dings at LSU that kept him out of a few games. I thought that was a breakthrough for Leonard Fournette.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
And he's brought down after a good gain. That goes for a gain of 31.
Rhino! Two!
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
We're going. Let's go. Rhino. Bring up 48. Flipper.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Rhino! Zebra!
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ross. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Cousins now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's first and 10.
Two. Lucky 50.
Cousins now from the 50. And just shutting him off there. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they got themselves a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Cousins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Now Bernard. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. He'll get it up the middle. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
We're good.
They come out here in the eye. He's going to get it running right. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So that's one you almost never see at this level. A wobbler from very short range, and it winds up no good.
All right, Brandon, if he slipped or someone got a hand on it, then I could understand it, but it's almost like you heard a whistle or something that stopped his swing. A very strange result, especially for an NFL kicker.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Mahomes now to throw, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Matthews the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Z.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, Mahomes. Left side, caught by Matthews. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20 at the 15. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Chris Jones in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. On play action, it's Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. D. Ford in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. And Hauschka's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Let's go, let's go. Wide, wide. Hey.
First down, here's Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this time not quite to the 30, it'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Cousins now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Now a carry for Bernard. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Cousins here to throw. And he just chucked that one out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a second part of the field. It brings up third. Here's Cousins. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th.
Dan, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes now
10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 16. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Throwing here, Cousins. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's brought down after a good game.